Just my imagination running away with me. Just my imagination running away with me. Let's go, let's go. Let's see what the fuck poppin'. Under no circumstances. Damn, Ink is live. Ink TV is live. Shout out to Ink TV, man. Okay, bet. I'm live. I'm live. I had to make sure because my shit been acting up. My shit. Let's get to it, man. We got the Ville, man. We're gonna start this shit off with the Ville, man. Good morning, all my people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning, good morning, 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 good morning, good morning. You did. Let's do this one, man. Boy Teezy. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go.
It turns out that we were right about the game this whole entire time. He decided to pledge his allegiance to Drake, and this has been confirmed with the new song that they did together that Academics has shared on his live stream. It was previously announced through his live stream that he was going to share a song with the game, and Drake featured on it. Drake is in the chorus. He is part of this song, and this is something that people had knew about when his security guard had gave everyone a heads up. G Magic had went to Instagram and told people, hey, not to piss anybody off, but the game is in the studio right now. After this, Monique had got confirmation from the security guard. Shout out to Chilling with Monique. She says that the game security guard exclusively.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. That game just dropped. That game just dropped with the Drake. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. And let's be for real, bro. It's Drake with the melodies. It's not Drake when he act tough. Can we accept that from Drake? I mean, you know what I'm saying? We feel the way we feel, but like me personally, I just wanted the nigga to go back to the old school Drake shit. You feel me? I like all that LARPing and all of that fucking pandering he been doing, bro. That's the shit that I ain't getting down with. You feel me? And I've never considered that nigga hip hop, especially when I found out he was a motherfucking he has ghostwriters and shit like that. So he's already been disqualified in so many ways of goat talk. You feel me? In my book. You did what I'm saying? So as long as I'm getting R&B Drake, long as I'm getting that, you know what I'm saying, that dancey Drake, that you feel me? I'm cool, bro. Now once you start trying to pander to me, trying to get me to believe in you, like you one of me or one of my kind type shit, that's something that like I ain't with. You feel me? You ain't gotta do all of that to be cool to me. You corny. Let's be for real. You corny, but it's a lot of goddamn corny acts that's in R&B that's killing the game. But come on, bro. You feel me? But I fucks with this shit. I fucks with that shit. That no breaks, man. I fucks with it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I fuck with it. But Drake does not deserve no motherfucking check off of that sound. No, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. He don't deserve not one dime off of that shit. That nigga said no breaks, and that was it. That's what he got paid for. 2 words. Not even 2 lines. 2 words. No break, no break, no breaks, no breaks. Hey, that's funny to you. That's funny, man. Hey, dead ass. He only said 2 lines. 2 words. Yeah, 2 words. Dead ass. No, not even. It was exactly how I just said it. No breaks, no breaks, no breaks, no break. That was the hook. But it's like it's a Bay Area sound. I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. I ain't from Cali. You feel me? It sounds like some Bay Area shit to me as an Atlanta nigga. I ain't been out there, bro. I don't know y'all sound like that, like that. You feel me? But I fuck with it. But he could have got YG to do that shit. He could have got nigga. You could have got Kendrick to do that shit, bro. Dead ass. You could have got Kendrick to do that. Hell nah, bro. I look. I don't get it. I don't get it. He could have did it his fucking self. Let's go.
Reported to Chillin' with Monique that the Game and Drake were in the studio this past weekend. The studio session comes after the Game stated he will pull the curtain down on people, and Drake telling rappers to watch how they reply to him because his pen isn't dry. Funny enough how they gave both of these statements around the same time when they were recently in the studio with each other, and now we're getting the song on Academic's live stream. So if you've been keeping up, you've probably been aware that the Game has been working on a track with Drake.
But let's be for real. Let's be for real. Drake probably definitely wrote that shit. Let's be for real. Drake probably wrote that shit. Probably didn't. Quincy Jones probably wrote that motherfucker, bro. Who knows? What are you talking about? Who knows? What do you mean? Lil' Kim could have wrote that shit. You feel me? Shit, Biggie wrote that shit. You know, Biggie was writing lyrics for Lil' Kim years after he died. Y'all ain't know that. Y'all ain't know that shit, bro. This nigga Biggie been getting writer credits for the longest since he died, bro. Hey man, that nigga King Diddy Combs, bro, got writer credits on songs that ain't even come out when he was alive. Like that shit came out before he was born. That nigga Sean Diddy Combs' son, bro. What's that nigga name? Christian Combs probably got some motherfucking writs. He probably got song credit, writer credits for songs that came out before he was born, bro. The hit me, babe.
Now that they're on a song together, that we could expect more disses aimed at Kendrick Lamar. Now, in this diss track, they don't really say Kendrick's name, but the Game.
Yeah, because, you know, niggas need that power up. Niggas need another nigga to power them up. Niggas need another nigga plugged into them to power up. Crazy work. Pause. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna play with him today, man. I'm gonna kick it to you like it's for real, bro. I'm gonna kick the real for you. Who the fuck is still be calling me? I'm gonna kick the real. Dead ass, man. This nigga Game needed Drake plugged inside of him. To get the job done, bro. I know it's crazy out here, man. It's a wild day for y'all. It's a wild.
Does pledge his allegiance to Drake in the song. The Game goes, walk with a limp, I snuck a whole Drake in this bitch. Hit your head, nobody's safe in this bitch. And I think it's funny that the Game says this because he says, I snuck a whole Drake in this bitch, when that's what he did in the 100 music video on 6/16 in LA. The day that he recorded this music video with Drake, snuck him in, brought him into the hood. Even though Drake got chased out the hood, they had to call him back to bring him back. This is what the Game is referring to, letting people know that he was undermining people by bringing Drake to the hood many years ago. That's my 20twin, red cup filled with Hennessy again. MF's bringing energy again, running back-to-back fades with my enemies again. So he's saying back-to-back, just like Drake's back-to-back diss track, and then talking about running fades with his enemies. Well, I'm wondering who's he talking about. I wonder if he's referring to Kendrick Lamar. Is he talking about Kendrick Lamar as being one of the enemies? You tell me, y'all. Because I don't think you want the smoke with Kendrick, bro. I don't think you want that. And now I'm seeing how Drake is trying to play the role. And the Game, I thought he threw the white flag. I thought he was talking to Top Dog. Well, I guess he decided to flip-flop all over again. I was trying to tell people, it's only a matter of time before the Game decides to flip-flop. All that white flag and all that other stuff, they're just telling people what they want to hear. They're not really saying how they feel. That's how the Game has been this whole entire time. He doesn't want to tell people how he really feels. He just wants to tell people that there's no problem so he could avoid the tension that he has against Kendrick Lamar. Let's just start off right there, right? Let's just start off right there. The Game is a phony, two-faced. He's fake. The most fakest friend that you'll probably ever meet, the most fakest person on Aftermath, that's what it looks like to me. But he continues to slight. And again, he is saying all these lyrics before the hook comes in. He says, take off like I'm Amigo. My diamonds offset like Amigo. Me, Drake, and a Drake. We the
What's
three
going
amigos.
on? No,
So
TG, how you
him and
doing,
Drake
man?
are buddy-buddy. Didn't really like the Migos line. To me, that sounds pretty corny. And all these lyrics ain't going to be enough. All these lyrics ain't going to be enough. You really had to come a lot harder than this, bro, because this ain't it. Me, Drake, and Drake, we the three amigos? Is that so? And then he goes on to talk about enemigos, enemies, frenemies, all this other shit, right? So I'm assuming he's referring to Kendrick.
Bro. Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo is the 3. I even go even further. What's that nigga name? Martin Short. Y'all remember the movie The Three Amigos? Y'all know what I'm getting at. I forgot that nigga fucking name, bruh. I forgot that nigga name. The fucking old school white comedian, bro. He got the white hair. This nigga had white hair my whole life. I forgot that nigga name, bro. But him and who else? Who else? The nigga who played Mike Wazowski on motherfucking Monsters. That nigga, like they the Three Amigos. Let's be for real. They the Three Amigos.
Lamar. I'm assuming he is. I'm assuming. We'll keep it alleged. But I can't help but to think that that's where he's going with this whole entire song.
Oh, for sure, for
when
sure.
Academics is the one sharing it on his live stream.
Dog.
He said, I'm about to slide. They said, pick a side. Then I'm picking You know what I'm saying? You know you can finish the rest. And this is exactly the problem.
You can say homicide, bro. Come on. You can say homicide on YouTube.
With the game, you say one thing to one person, you're saying that you're waving the white flag to Top Dog, that it's a misunderstanding, and then you just go behind their back and then do a song with Drake, dissing everybody else who has a problem with being friends with Drake. That is the craziest shit that I've ever seen, bro. And we could finally establish that the game is no longer cool with TDE. He's no longer cool with Kendrick Lamar. He said that he picked a side. He is picking his side right now, letting people know right now.
This got to be like the most narcissistic bullshit I ever seen in my life, because nobody gave a fuck about the game. Nobody gave a fuck about the game the last time we saw him, because the last time we saw the game, this nigga was trying to goddamn start a back and forth with Eminem to sell a fucking album. And the time before that, he was trying to reignite the fucking 50 Cent beef to sell a fucking album. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy how, like, now West Coast, like, the West Coast is up now because of Kendrick. Now you want to make yourself known, just be paid attention to, as attach yourself to shit because you wasn't part of shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You look like that lame ass nigga on the sidelines that got down just get left out, and now you complain about it, you crying about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even jack that shit, bro. And I fuck with Game. I'm a Game fan, bro, but I ain't jacking the fact that he done fuck around, just attached himself to this bullshit, like, because he see Kendrick name is popping and shit. Now you want to be like, no, bro, your time came and went. Your shit came and went. Drop your little hot songs and all of that shit, bro. But niggas is not gonna consider you the king of anything no more. You done did too many fuckboy shit, bro. You not ain't the king of nothing. You not. You not. You the king of what not to do in this rap shit.
Who he's riding with. And that's none other than the guy that he decided to sneak in. That's what he says in the beginning of the song. But it's really the chorus that you hear Drake come out. He says no breaks repeatedly. And that's when you hear Drake come into the chorus. And I don't know if Drake has a verse. I'm not sure if the whole entire song has a Drake verse on there. Again, Academics is only sharing a piece of the song. Again, it was just a preview. It's not the whole entire thing.
I heard the whole song. I heard the whole shit. Dead ass. The whole shit, bro. Drake ain't got no verse on it at all. Drake just say no breaks, and that's that. He on the hook. But it's Game throughout the whole shit. Game dropped that shit this morning at 12 o'clock. He dropped that shit. Look, let me show y'all. He dropped that shit. That shit is on my history. Because I fuck with the song. I don't think Drake could have been on it. I think he could have got down and did all that shit himself. But I fuck with the song. That ass, I fuck with that shit. Here you go right here. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Official audio. The Game dropped it himself. He dropped that shit himself. I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to play it. I can play this shit on my live, right? I can get paid on no live. Can I get paid on lives? I don't know. But we're gonna do this like this. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Fuck it.
Fashion trends can show us cool new stuff. I love getting excited about fresh.
I ain't even monetized yet. You feel me? So like I can do this. I ain't even monetized. These can't strike me. I'm not getting paid for
releases,
language.
but it's worth applying your taste to that. So
Now,
you
when I start, ooh,
can really understand and discern for yourself whether it's a buy or a skip.
I ain't gonna hold you. This shit slick. Shit. Hey, I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it. I ain't gonna talk.
Nigga walk in this shit with a limp. Nigga snuck a whole Drake in this bitch. Nigga talk shit, he get hit. Ain't nobody safe in this bitch. What up, twin? Yeah, that's my 2020 twin. Red cup filled up with Hennessy again. In this motherfucker bringing energy again. Running back to back phase with my enemies again. Enemigos. Take off on a nigga like amigo. And my diamonds offset like amigo. And I'm sipping Quavo like amigo. Me, Drake, and a Drake, nigga, we the three amigos. Champagne shooting like it's B-roll. Mixing everything with a motherfucking Tito's. Nigga circle got smaller than a peephole. Run up on this 6 focus, smoke like a pre-roll. Gang. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. I'm back outside, sleep when I die. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. I want all the smoke with this Drake on my side. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. How we gon' stop when the foreign ain't got? No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Hey, hey. Like kids at a playground, I'm about to slide. I'm about to slide. 3 birds in a coupe, 22s on a ride. Nigga said pick a side, then I'm picking homicide. Nigga don't try your love. You know I keep that motherfucking talk, nigga don't call my bluff. In this bitch throwing gang signs up, yeah, who that? Talking that shit, boy, who that? Walking that shit, nigga, who that? Putting all the bullshit to bed. Leather Gucci jacket, I'm sexy in red. What the fuck? Y'all mean like we in Future Cup, hottest motherfucking lean, boy, what? Didn't I say I'm riding with a Drake? And if 12 get behind me, then I'm running no race, all gas. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. I'm back outside, sleep when I die. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. I want all the smoke with this Drake on my side. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. How we gon' stop when the foreign ain't got? No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Hey, hey.
That shit straight. I ain't even gonna count. I got nothing. I ain't got nothing to say about that. You did. Gonna see what the hell
Yo, what's
Wayno
poppin',
talking about
y'all?
though.
I want everybody to know that today is Friday. It's gonna be a great day. Don't worry about them people that got your name in their mouth. They don't matter. Don't worry about the people that been hating on you. Don't worry about the negativity in your life. Today is gonna be a good day because I feel that way, and I want to transfer some of the energy and some of the way I'm feeling to y'all. I hope that it resonates. But before we get started and we talk about Game and Drake, you know what I need: subs, likes, hypes. I bet. Man, how many of y'all is out here right now f***ed up? I got something for y'all, and it's called Current. I'm actually jacking the app, and that's why I partnered up with them. Current is an online banking app. You can get up to a $750 paycheck advance if you qualify. Drop a song with Drake. Reason why I put the air quotes in there with Drake is because, nigga, it is 2026. If you say that you got a feature from Drake, we need to hear some Drake bars, not no ad libs.
Exactly.
So it's technically a feature from Drake. But I'm also recording this before the documentary 3 comes out. So just know that if by the morning, when this episode is up, if he did put a verse on there, we'll talk about it on Saturday. Now, with that being said,
he didn't, Wayno. Don't even worry about it, Wayno. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. So
let me tell y'all my first impression of the song. Sounds like an old song. Sounds like a throwaway. Sounds like something to just get people going. Sounds like something to get like some bait on the hook.
It's definitely a regional sound. Like, so of course, you know what I'm saying, shit gonna sound, you know what I mean? But
now
Game
is not
you can't really. I can't say it sound like an old song. You feel me? It may sound old because of the Bay Area sound, and the Bay Area ain't been like one of the leading sounds in hip hop for a very long time. So like anything that sound close to it may sound somewhat old, but nah, that's how all the music out there. You feel me? He was paying homage. So I mean, I wouldn't say like that, but I mean the shit was smooth though. I fuck with it. It definitely got me going. It definitely got me going. Mm.
Been shy about where he stands with Drake. He's let everybody know that if his kids want to go to the show, Drake is going to be there to meet them. That's what's up. Not disputing that. I'm still wondering why that nigga sold his threes. Let me tell y'all something. If any of y'all got any OVO Jordans, I got the 10s, but if any of y'all got any of the unreleased and y'all want to sell it for a decent price, not no 25,000, nothing like that, hit me up. Especially the the splatters. Them shits is amazing. I know I'm going off, you know what I mean? But that's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Now, the reason why these beefs will never stop is because fan bases will not allow them to stop. We know that we just found out, Stat Quo said, Kendrick had a problem with Game bringing Drake to Compton when they did the 100 video and all of that.
Lynn says, Stat, we're rooting for you. Hope you're not in trouble. That's funny. Okay.
Niggas ain't wrong for that.
Hello? I'm back.
Okay. You're back. Okay. Okay. Well, everything good? How'd that go?
You know, let me tell y'all what that call was about. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So let me go to the chat. Make sure there's some people in here. Let me tell y'all what that call was about. That call was about Top was calling me to tell me that when these clips come out, we got to tell the whole. He said, I know you telling the whole story, but you got to tell. It got to be in the clip of the whole story because he want everybody to understand. Dot didn't just stop talking to him for no reason. After that video that dude shot in Compton, that changed everything.
The 100 video.
The 100 video. You know, I had spoke about that and remember I said that I told Wack and Game about that. And Top thing is like, hey, that gotta be it. It don't need to be perceived that Dot just stopped talking to Kendrick out of nowhere. I mean, Kendrick stopped talking to Game out of nowhere. Right. That was the thing that, you know what I'm saying? That did it. And he reminded me that some of the younger guys, when they shot that J-Rock video, they went over to Game's house to do that part.
Good morning, Beth.
And Game when he put that mask on, he said that the label or somebody said he couldn't show his face. But 2 weeks later, he did a Hurricane Chris video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that Top is reminding me on the phone.
And then you got people who say Drake was comfortable.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. I remember exactly where the fuck I was at, what room I was in when that fucking video debuted on 106 in Park. That Hurricane Chris video they talk about with the game on it. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Cause like when that shit dropped, that shit had the most features on that shit than anybody at the time. Like, you gotta understand, this is before that touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, format. That shit, that motherfucking bust around shit. This is before that shit dropped. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my God. I remember that shit. That shit was like one of the biggest songs out at the time.
Drake wanted to get up out of there. Who want to just be sitting in Compton in a regular afternoon? That shit is not sweet out there. It's not a game. But let's get back to the song.
I'm gonna be for real. I don't.
It sounds like a throwaway to me. It's not trash. Like, you know what I mean? That shit is not trash. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you're a game. This is Drake. It's 2026. I don't even want to hear nothing that nobody can shake their ass to. If y'all gonna do a record together, I want to hear bars. That's it.
Okay.
Now, there's a mixed review on what's going on online.
I understand.
And the first person I'm gonna talk about is my guy Punch from TDE. He put up "The World's Really Going Crazy." Now, it came at a convenient time. Maybe he was talking about the record. Punch has no problem with addressing something head on. So I'm gonna just give Punch the benefit of the doubt and say that he's not talking about this song. But then we also got some tweets from Hitter J3. And Hitter J3 says, Game's still a homie regardless. What you hear, he not gonna diss Kendrick. He also says, that song with Game and Drake is not new. It's not a diss to Dot. I don't feel that it's a diss to Kendrick at any way possible.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
Like I said, this is a whole nother fucking angle, a whole nother way for the game to attach himself to some shit so he can goddamn sell a record. Because let's be for real, Game's entire career, Game won't be able to sell a record if he's not beefing with somebody. His game is only a point where he a beef rapper. Let's be all the way for real. He a beef rapper. He needs beef to sell records because sadly enough, even Game's fans, they're not interested in anything this nigga got to say if he's not beefing with somebody. I'm sorry. That's just what it is, bro. But I mean, woo.
He's saying some slick shit in there. And then he also has artwork that is a car. Now, people, and I seen specifically like a Drake fan page post, yo, Game, you know, and then the signs is there, some cool shit. But they posted this car, right? And this is the cover art. The thing about this cover art is it's not a GNX. It's actually a 64 Chevy.
Right.
It has nothing to do with a GNX.
Who the fuck said it was a GNX? Who the fuck said that was a GNX? Do y'all understand what the fuck a GNX is?
A Buick. Two cars unrelated from similar eras at times, but one ain't got nothing to do with the other. Now, people are dying to see some shit happen. And with Game even putting this song out, I feel like he did accomplish the job because everybody's talking about it. Everybody has something to say about it, whether they think it's good, whether they think it's trash. Trying to find disses, digging for disses. I feel like because if you go through the lyrics, I don't hear any disses at all. Some of the lyrics we could go through, it says like kids on the playground. I'm about to slide. I'm about to slide.
Look, first off, look, we have to revert back to our historical knowledge of a lot of these artists. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about it. If Game was about to be dissing anybody, we know damn well Game is not the sneak diss type. Game is the name dropping rapper. Like Game, he will overtly diss a motherfucker and let everybody. He will let China know who the fuck he talking about, and China ain't got a bitch ass thing to do with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you'll never be confused on who the fuck Game talking to. That shit is just crazy to me. That just sounds crazy to me.
22's on a ride. Said pick a side, then I'm picking homicide. Don't try your luck, right? He says, you know I peeped that motherfucking tuck. Don't call my bluff in this bitch throwing gang signs. Yeah, who what? Talking that shit. Boy, who that? Walking that shit. Who that? Like the song is just like a Cali song, which Game don't typically do Cali songs that sound like this. I really want to hear Game rap on some beats that sound similar to Real Compton City G's. Y'all remember Eazy-E diss record to Dr. Dre, which I don't think that it needs to be a diss record, but I would like to hear I miss them old school gangster murderous LA beats from the 1990s.
Yeah.
Now, we also got to go into this track list because there is 24 songs on this album. It says the number one song, track 1 is Jesus. Track 2 is Love It or Hate It, featuring Snoop Dogg, Cool and Dre. If y'all know, Cool and Dre did produce Hate It or Love It for 50 Cent. And Game. Steppers featuring Lil Wayne. The Life, Scary Times featuring RJ, Mr. LA, and then Lil Poppy. You got 20 Deep featuring Mike and Keys. They probably just produced it, which Mike and Keys are amazing. Drake on No Break, Sticks, Geekin', 40 Nights featuring Kanye, Mike and Keys. Do You Love Me featuring Cool and Dre, Run It Up. Party at Games featuring Party Next Door. Okay, more OVO in there. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at him collaborating with
this
niggas
nigga
to
is
make good
no,
records
Game.
if the song comes out dope. One thing we not
Game
never gonna play around
is
with
an
when
easy
it comes to
larper.
Game is if he has the ability to make a good album. That's
Nigga
not
never
Game's
did a song
problem.
with
My
Party
favorite
Next Door. And all
album
of a sudden, you
after
got down to a
Documentary
song with
might
Party
be
Next Door, bro. I'd have got down after like
Doctor's Advocate.
the nigga being around for goddamn
Doctor's
20
Advocate 2
years,
is
bro.
amazing.
Fuck
Then
outta
you
here.
got Baby featuring Kaylin. All right, I fuck with that. Armani J. You got That Part featuring Lefty Gunplay and AZ Chike. Hella featuring my man RJ, Mr. LA again. E40, Seren Joy, No, nothing to hide. L.A. Monster, Lit Poppy, and HD. Meet the Parents, The Pen, The Cookout featuring Larry June. I Won't Be Afraid featuring Black Thought. I mean, shit. Remember when we used to get albums and we would go to the first song that we thought was gonna be the best rap wise? That might be the highlight of the album because Black Thought and Game, a lot of bars, a lot of words, a lot of rapping. What I foresee, and then Game recognized Game with Marsha Ambrosius, and Say La Vie. I wonder if that's Sailor that used to be Sonic QC. All right, but let's get back to the story of this song. Game is somebody that's not going nowhere. You feel me? I feel like Game is one of those artists that, depending on the day, you could love him or hate him. And I think that goes into the narrative of his entire career when he made the song Hate It or Love It. There's days where you like Game, what the fuck? And then there's games where you like Game, yes, go. Like when he did the motherfucking Gangsta Grills. I was excited for all of that. But as far as him dissing Kendrick, y'all niggas know damn well Game is not about to take the opportunity in 2026 after everything that didn't happen, after everything that's going on over the past couple of weeks, to diss Kendrick Lamar. And even if he did.
Hey, did you know? You could create an entire animated series
A lot of niggas
with
is
just
dumb-dumb.
one AI tool? No camera, no crew, no studio.
I don't think anybody could get Kendrick Lamar to say something right now just to say something. That nigga is not a rapper that's just gonna say something because he needs to respond to somebody. Keep in mind, when that battle happened a couple of years ago, he was the one that said something first. I mean, it was shit that he felt the way about, but he was the person that did the verse on Like That. He was the person that popped that shit off. He was the one that said it on niggas. It's not as if, Kendrick is the guy that, you say something and we expect a response within 28 to 48 hours when it's somebody like Game. I also think that a lot of us, we don't give Game the benefit of the doubt. And I think a lot of us look at Game as like the same crash out he used to be as early on in his career. Yeah, he's still rough around the edges. He Game. But Game ain't about to do no shit like that. I don't see it. I heard a clip with Mac Wap and all of them talking about Game may potentially diss niggas, or he might say something, he might throw some subs if he does put out an album. And this was like a week or two before or something. But I don't see Game taking time to do something like that. We all know, as fans of hip hop, as fans of rap, I mean, I be minding my New York business, but at the same time, I grew up on LA music too. I grew up on West Coast music too.
Right. We all do.
I love to hear some good shit from them niggas, but at the same time, man, Game, he ain't about to waste that. He not about to waste that opportunity to have people's attention to say something about Kendrick Lamar. I think that nigga is smart enough to even know, with as many times as he stood on the I'm the best rapper from Compton, I'm the best, that if he does something like that right now, the shit will not land. I don't give a fuck how good it is. He's gonna be looked at as a hater, and I feel as if Game doesn't want that right now in his career. Y'all tell me what y'all think though. Do y'all think that Game, I mean, he has the talent, but do y'all think that this is Kendrick Lamar on Documentary 3? I don't see that happening. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But this is I'll do it myself, and for the ones that rock with me, you know how we do. And for the ones that don't, eventually you will. I'll catch you on the next one though. And this audio is brought to you by the Black Effect Network. Peace.
What's going on, Dots Fave, son? We just checking out some shit. This nigga Game to pick me. He wanted the whole world to pay attention to him, and he got it. He got us too. So we're giving him his little moment. You know what I mean? He wanted his moment, and he got it. I'm not gonna lie, he got it. That little song he dropped with Drake, I fuck with it. This little shit right here, I fuck with it. I played it earlier. I can't play it no more. I ain't trying to get my whole video.
Nigga walk in this shit with a limp. Nigga snuck a whole Drake in this bitch. Nigga talk shit, he get hit. Ain't nobody.
Hell yeah. Oh, I was about, is that? Was that a verb? The big homie live. Oh, he going live in a minute. But apparently that song is old. That song old as shit. That's what Hitter J3 said. Oh, let's get to man. Look, let's get to this, bro. Cause y'all know I started it. I gotta finish it. You feel me? So this the story we following. We gonna be following this shit, this Atlanta shit, man. Seti Nash had came back at the broke rich nigga. That nigga Pee Wee Ratsko. That nigga Pee Wee Ratsko. I was gonna make a video of this, and that's exactly what I'm about to do.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. And we have like 24,000 members inside of this group, and none of these people typically apply it. So if you just use it, I mean, I'm not going to guarantee it, but it works for me. It works for hundreds of our students.
What's going on? Get that dough, sure. Keep going.
Seti Nash pulls receipts to back up his claim Pee Wee Roscoe was an informant.
Y'all know the best thing about the internet? The loveliest thing about the internet is that when you go live and you talking about somebody like Seti Nash, do you know what today is? It's that anniversary. The anniversary.
That's my shit.
Pee Wee Ratsko.
Boy, I'm playing so goddamn R&B today.
You said the paperwork was fake. Did he? Y'all remember this? I set him up.
He definitely said that shit was AI.
Last live stream, I said this dummy was either going to have
he said that shit was AI.
Literally say the paperwork was fake or that it's real and try to explain it away. Did I not just call this? So listen to what he said a while ago. And I'm gonna put it right here. I told y'all 10 months ago. Already had this shit lined up. Dummy, you fucking with a monster. So this is what we did. I put this right here. Watch this.
You doing, you know what I'm saying, all that AI shit. Man, you can't counsel nothing but your girl, man, who can't give you nothing, man. Yeah, you whack, aka all y'all little motherfuckers, when I say you are socialist, you understand me, club, man, you understand me, socialize more than whole. Yeah, ain't no mystery in my history, man.
Bro, that's fake money. Fuck out of here. I know this nigga didn't just jump on. I know this nigga did not just jump on his live with stack of prop money, man. Not prop money. And then you tried to goddamn pull some of the dollars out. Try to make that shit look official tissue, nigga. That's not official tissue, bro.
Probably gonna drop who's scooter, man.
That ain't Charmin Ultra, bro. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, ain't no way you got them, man.
It was AI. Y'all heard that, right? Okay. This dummy just went against everything he said.
I had no name. You talking about go ask Bank. You better go ask Bank about me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pee Wee Roscoe, you got me, man. You got me. Seti Nash been exposed. Seti Nash told. Seti Nash on the news telling like a heartless villain. Seti Nash on there talking. Ain't doing no stalking. Well, the problem with that is, Pee Wee Roscoe, the problem with that is this paperwork right here.
I had no idea.
This is the paperwork right here, Pee Wee Roscoe.
Oh.
Because you had to deflect. You had to deflect. See, y'all, you said with a statement. You had to have a statement. You had to have any of that. Where was Gunner's statement? Gunner ain't had no statement.
Exactly.
Gunner didn't have no statement. Gunner paperwork funny dirty because Gunner lied to us and said that he he wouldn't have to testify. His paperwork actually say different. But Pee Wee Rasco, let me help you out. Let me show you when your paperwork is good. See, when you go in an appeal, everything comes out. Everything. So let me show you how that setting ass paperwork looks. Okay, you ready for this? This is why the news clip could never, ever, ever, ever harm me. You ready for this, Pee Wee Rasco? So here you go. Some news you can use that you ain't got to explain unless they lame. We just gonna put them up on game. Here you go.
In 1999, and had 3 children with Upton split up because he would phone her and stuff. But she sat him at the bar in a car with 2 men. The victim's friend Daniel M. and Daniel's friend Rogelio D. Now mind you.
So hold on. This is the news clip. This is what the police say happened. When you do an appeal, everything comes out. Who the police talk to, all of this stuff and everything, because it has to be done by the book. So let's go.
Pay attention to this. The victim, meaning the person who got arrived at the bar in a car with 2 people. The defendant's friends, Daniel M. and Daniel's friend, Rogelio D. They stopped to use the restroom. Defendant saw them approach the bar entrance. Defendant stood with his side to them, holding his cell phone to his ear with one hand and holding his by his leg out of their sight. As Nunez approached, the defendant fired 3 shots at Nunez from a distance about 16 feet. 2 struck the victim, 1 in his chest and a fatal shot in his back. That's the boom, boom, boom part. But remember, who said boom, boom, boom first? Because it wasn't me.
Y'all been lying on Seti Nash and saying Seti Nash did what? When the paperwork say nobody was there.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So how the fuck I say anything? That must mean the story that I told y'all in the beginning that basically was the truth. See, if it didn't say any of that, you don't think these other YouTubers and all this shit that they wouldn't? The link is literally in the mother thing right there. It says, here's my paperwork, go to website. He said the news don't pay people to be on there. You're a motherfucking lie.
Boy,
you get
on,
paid
bro.
to be on the news or you get paid to be on
They
the news.
definitely pay
I don't
niggas
know
to be on the
if
news.
you know this.
Like all those people, like, look, I ain't even gonna cap to y'all, bro. All those people that y'all be saying, like, hey, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Anybody got time for that? Shawty got paid. She got paid, bro. They hide your kids, hide your wife. They raping everybody out here. He got paid. You feel me? And then turn back up, and he on a whole nother talk show, same channel. A couple of years later, come on, bro. Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to start thinking, bro. Y'all niggas need to start thinking. If shit happened the way y'all think it happens, bro, that shit will happen for everybody. I'm gonna be for real. Not y'all, not my chat. The chat, y'all good. I'm talking to the outside world.
It's what it is. But let's lie and say that I didn't get paid to be on there and none of that. What can you say about the actual paperwork? You just did some hot. What did I do that was hot? I'm just curious. What I do that was hot? Nobody was there. Just trying to understand that part. What part of that was hot? No, this has to be done because it's gonna be done right.
Niggas just be talking.
See, he said the paperwork. So Pee Wee Roscoe, I want you to do exactly what I'm doing. Go onto there and say the shit with your paperwork and read it out and then show the people like how I'm doing it. Because this fun with me. I'm just curious. I know the next play you're going to do, already got that set up ready to knock that shit out the park. See, people fail to realize Pee Wee Rasco said that the paperwork that I put out was fake. He said it was AI. Those is his words exactly. Just trying to understand that part. Those is his words. He said the paperwork was fake. He said, sit in there and show your paperwork. I'm showing y'all my paperwork. I ain't in the paperwork. You can't mess with government websites and doctor nothing. I ain't talking about no crime. Sorry. Please. Not going. You see all them documentaries on the news, you think I ain't gonna get paid? You out your mind. It was dead broke. And I do it again. And check it out. Ain't nobody gonna say shit, do shit, or nothing. We go purely off of this right here. Black and white. Black and white. Black and white.
One of Nunez's companions did not capture the shooting itself, and other than defendant, no witnesses, that means nobody, testified to having seen the shooting or having seen Nunez with a gun.
Now, to kill this whole entire shit, let me not bore y'all with this. The nigga who got smoked over a female, the nigga who shot the nigga in front of a goddamn cop. The cop follows this all the way home. Watch this get out the car, throw the run in his house, go get something to eat. The cop sneaks up, picks up the then comes back and the cop got them arrested. Now, I'm not saying this cop is the best detective ever, but hell nah.
Definitely the luckiest, my nigga. If he ain't the best, he the luckiest. On God. Because what the fuck? Either that or this gotta be the dumbest fucking criminal in the whole fucking world.
And then the dude almost beats the fucking child. Had he never said shit to the police, he would have actually got off on a self-defense. So, Ratsko, I need you to do what you need to do. You need to clear this shit up. See, when y'all went out to Gunner, and y'all did all of that shit, and y'all went and told everybody whatever the fuck and all that shit and everything, you just said last night that the paperwork that I put out was actually real. After 10 months ago, you said it was fake. Not only did you say that 10 months ago this shit was fake, you said it was AI, which means that I officially doctored a paper just to defame you. That would have been a lawsuit for you. You got money. You could have hired a lawyer. You could have went after me. You could have did that, but you didn't.
Okay.
Because when we broke down your paperwork said exactly what it is you and your lawyer agreed to do. Y'all said that since Birdman and Jeffrey Lamar Williams were not being charged, y'all pointed to the evidence. Your motion that you signed off on, that you read, that you understood, that you actually got Duke in this lawsuit. Duke just too real to care, but you got Duke in this lawsuit too. They don't even tell you that part. Rasco, can you explain to us why YSL Duke is in the goddamn lawsuit? Can you do that shit? Can you?
He can't explain that shit. Well, he can, but he won't. He won't. And see, that's that fast talking shit I was telling y'all niggas about, bro. Like, niggas be doing that cap talk. They do cap talk about everything except for what the fuck niggas is talking about. Hey, man. Say, man. When they do shit like that, bro, they about to bullshit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Nigga about to bullshit. You're right here in 4K, bro, or 1080p.
I'm just curious. If you can. If you don't want to, it's fine. You don't have to do anything. And I already know your next move. I already know what you're gonna do, but you don't know my next move. And that's the best part about it.
Damn.
Thanks for tuning in to 9mag TV.
design it, and put it on their store within 5 minutes. It's actually insane. But before I get into that, I feel like the number one problem with brand owners nowadays in 2026 is that
crazy work. Yeah, this shit just dropped a minute ago. I'm catching this.
It's a year of bitter rich and it's a year of imaginary valor, boy.
I think academics can be whatever you want to be.
Well, you're not gonna hang with nobody, bro. You ain't did shit for dirt. You just reporting like it don't matter. Boy, you know you can't exist in no space with me.
I've been in Vegas all week covering this Tupac trial, and then on the internet, I see all these debates about the state of hip hop media, and people have had a lot of questions, a lot of critiques. I think people have had a lot of incendiary comments and conversations about things. I think people have done a lot of finger pointing this week, and so from a peripheral, since I haven't been necessarily engaging in these conversations, what does stand out to me the most is the nature of what journalism is continues to evolve, and while it evolves, I'm not sure people really even understand what journalism actually was before. A lot of it, I think, can start with the fact that people just kind of look at interviews on their own as journalism. They don't necessarily think about the fact checking. They don't think about the counter interview for other people who are part of a story. They don't think about all these other aspects that support the narrative or the story itself. And I'm not sure how much of a tragedy that is, or if that is something that happened a long time ago that we just see a lot louder because microphones got a lot cheaper and everybody has Wi-Fi and they have their own shows. But I do find this discussion to be something that is broad and it is dope. And we have Glass Malone here. So he's also been in these conversations back and forth, just talking about different things too. He said something I appreciated earlier. He said he wouldn't respect a journalist by calling himself a journalist.
I think it's just reached a fever pitch between content creators and entertainers and journalists. Maybe for the past 10 years, we've been seeing journalists that put in blood, sweat, and tears be sidelined for entertainment because eyeballs, because traction, because algorithms. And I think, I don't know, in terms of the ACT conversation in particular, I think it's very rich coming from him, trying to put journalists on the stand and being like, why aren't you covering the things I'm interested in? And I think that, but because of I think how the space is democratized, like you said, like everyone can have a show, everyone has a mic. Content creation and journalism has been kind of superimposed on one another, which I think is dangerous.
What do you think about this, G? I mean, you were in this conversation with Ad going back and forth. Where you at now? How do you feel about the nature of the conversation, where it went, where hip hop media is broadly overall?
Well, first, I think he falsely identify me as a journalist. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a journalist, bro. Like, you got this confused. I'm just things that I want to talk about. I build a relationship between people. I'm not so much into covering the facts. I'm not trying to break stories. Like, that's not what I'm into. Like, I'm still an artist. I just use this as a
selling personality. That's just what it is. I'm selling personality
until I put out music. In that same dialogue and exchange, I'm like, bro, in theory, you're not a journalist. Like, I understand for the simple definition, you do cover topics and then you do bring topics. But I think there's a level of fact that's kind of like this underlining thing that we don't really give credence to. Like I think Stephen A. at one time was a journalist, but then I think he became a media personality and it became his perspective on whatever he was talking about. That was the driving force. I don't know. I think Ag is just stirring up a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to keep a conversation going. I don't think he can outright the people we talking about. I just think that what he does is his brand of entertainment. And I think that's fine. But it's just funny to put it under the guise of journalism.
That's the other nature of it. I think a lot of this is probably just content, and I do think that where journalists go out and find a story, the content creators, a lot of times they go outside and they find or manufacture a conversation. That conversation doesn't have to have the journalistic rules.
That's the whole thing, y'all. You have to pick one. You can't be both content creator and a journalist. Content creation isn't based on fact. journalism is based on fact. You feel what I'm saying? Look, let me show you. Let me show you. It says it right here. The core difference is that journalism is bound by a strict code of ethics, verification, and a public service obligation to report objective facts. You did. While content creation prioritizes personal perspective, audience engagement, entertainment, and brand building. You're a content creator, DJ Academics. You're not a journalist. You like to think that you're a journalist, but that's pretentious as fuck. You're a fucking content creator, bro. Period. You're a content creator. Like that, nothing more, nothing less. Period. Like, where do we get these niggas from, bro? Like, that's what I be saying, bro. Like, nigga, DJ Academics, DJ Academics is the motherfucking prostitute that don't understand she's selling pussy. You feel what I'm saying? He's the prostitute that don't understand that she a prostitute. Well, I'm not a prostitute, but then you have conversations with her and she starts saying prostitute shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's the prostitute that don't understand they're a prostitute. You feel me? It's like, come on, bro. Come on. Where do we get these niggas from, bro? Apparently Jamaica. Apparently Jamaica. But fuck it.
And ethics that's at the core of it. It just needs to be entertaining enough to garner eyeballs and clicks. The confusing of the two to me is where a lot of the importance of journalism gets lost and flattened when you start, reducing things to just breaking a story. A lot of times you just talk to the right person, put it on the internet, and the right other person cares about it and shares it. That's just enough to break a story. I don't necessarily think about that as the same thing as, multi 8-month investigation into the operations of the Toronto Raptors or the LA Clippers or whatever. Like, it's a different thing to me. Where you at with this, El?
I agree. I feel like we are in the time of make believe, and this is occurring in a lot of different places. I want to call it imaginary valor now. I used to call it stolen valor. Now I'm gonna call it imaginary valor. The same thing is true for those rappers who think getting in the cipher is a setup. It's like, I know that there's some value in being labeled this thing, whether it's a rapper, whether it's a journalist, whether it's a hero, whether it's a real nigga. Somebody did some work to make this label valuable, and I don't want to do the work to actually qualify for it, but I want to alter reality to the point where I am a rapper, even though I don't rap. I am a journalist, even though I don't understand how sourcing works, crediting certain people, actually identifying the facts versus conjecture. They don't want to do the work to actually qualify, but they want to be considered. So it's a year of bitter rich niggas, and it's a year of imaginary.
And then they call us haters for pointing that fact out, which is wild as fuck. Like, this shit is just stupid as fuck. It's just stupid as hell. Niggas want to be the GOAT. Only been around 3 years. Can't even goddamn break 50,000 in motherfucking first week sales, but want to be considered one of the top artists in the fucking world. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop it.
What's going on?
I think academics could be whatever he want to be based on his base, and they consider him to be a journalist. So I mean, the actual definition of it doesn't even matter anymore because people can just say.
That's pretentious as fuck. That's a dumb ass take, bro. And I fuck with that quote, but that shit is the dumbest shit I ever heard anybody say, bro. Especially a professional, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That is not that. That is not that. You can't see, y'all niggas take the word redefine too goddamn serious. to the point where motherfuckers always trying to redefine everything. Always trying to redefine everything. Like motherfuckers redefining goddamn math right now. And then wonder why goddamn half of these kids can't even goddamn do they math. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Motherfuckers goddamn all this redefining, and then you goddamn cry all these dumb motherfuckers. Everybody redefining shit except for the shit that's supposed to be redefined. Journalism. We just read. Look, do I gotta pull it up, bruh? Do I gotta pull it up? Do I gotta pull it up, bruh? Come on, bruh. Stack. Come on, bruh. You should have known better. Come on, bruh. You should have known better, Stack. You should have known better. What separates Journey? He's a content creator. I don't give a damn what the viewers think. As far as like what he is, like they don't define you. You feel me? If you come up to the world and say, "Man, I'm a rap," you making rap music, your fans are, "Oh yeah, he's an R&B artist." No, nigga, shut up. Like y'all be on some other shit when y'all be on this damn shit. Like stop. That nigga's not a journalist. And if people that are journalists saying that he's not a journalist, people who actually qualify, he's not a fucking journalist. You did? He's not a journalist. And it's actual journalists saying that. It's not just random motherfuckers saying it, bro. Actual journalists are saying he is not a journalist. We literally, man, Google told you who the fuck he was, and I ain't even put his fucking name in it. Right here. Right here. It's right here in your face. Do I gotta, come on. Do I gotta do one of these numbers? Do I gotta do one of these numbers? Do I gotta do one of these? Huh? Do I gotta do one of these numbers? Come on. This is the most important part. This is the most important part. Right here. See, y'all niggas be trying to think. Y'all think y'all Peter Parker. You feel me? This is the thing about Peter Parker. He wasn't even a journalist. Peter was just motherfucking photographer. But if they knew that motherfucking Peter Parker was goddamn Spider-Man, bro, they would fire Peter Parker. Straight up. They would fire Peter Parker. Cause like, bro, you're farming. Come on, bro. Like, let's be for real. Do we? Like, where are we? We in Bizarro world, bro. We in fucking Bizarro world. Because it's saying it right here. It's saying it. I'm pissed off. It says it right here in your face. It says it right there. The core difference is that journalism is bound in the strict code of ethics. Ethics! You gotta be, first of all, bro, you gotta be ethical. You gotta be ethical. And out of the millions of words that you could describe DJ Academics, ethical is definitely not one of them. Verification and a public service obligation to report objective. See, this is why I be hate, like, bro, like, the difference between blogs, like, look, first of all, y'all don't even know what the fuck tabloid is. You feel me? Put it like this, bro. We're the tabloid. We are the tabloid. We don't have to be factual. We're the tabloid. You dig what I'm saying? That's why tabloids never get in trouble with that sources close to bullshit. Bro, y'all believe that sources close to shit? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. If so, bro, y'all really is gullible as fuck. And I see why goddamn all the bullshit in the world happened, because let's be for real, bro. The world is weak-minded. Let's be all the way for real, bro. Let's be all the way. Can't nobody be that stupid. Ain't nobody be that stupid, bro. It's telling y'all right here, bro. Right here. Boom. Right there. Oh, yeah. Right there. Right there, bro. Right here. In your face. Academics is not a journalist. He's definitely unethical. He definitely doesn't follow a strict code. There is no verification to anything he says. There's literally no verification to anything he says. Do we even know that nigga even got slapped that night? You feel me? What if that nigga said that bullshit and the nigga who got accused of it, he just alley-ooped like, hey, yeah, I slapped that nigga, just tried to take it. Because we know how these young niggas is, bro. We know how these internet kids are, bro. If these academics as old as that little stink bag is, bro, that nigga a fucking internet kid, bro. We know how these niggas, oh, he's content. I'm a goddamn alley-oop off him. I'm a bounce off him. Ooh. Like, nah, let's be for real, bro. You definitely do not have, you have zero public service, bro. Like, you're not doing this for the people. You're not. You're getting paid to do this shit. You have zero public service obligation to report objective facts, bro. Because nothing you say is objective at all, bro. Nothing you say is objective. Nigga, you don't even, who the fuck are the people that you cover? You don't even cover nobody. You don't even cover nobody, bro. You do what I do, bro. You go live. You just got more motherfuckers looking at you. You do the same shit I'm doing right now, bro. Difference between me and you, bro, I ain't on this bitch getting drunk and disrespecting women like a fucking lame. That's the only difference. That's the only difference, bro. Let's keep it all the way a $1.50. Let's keep it all the way a $1.50. Let's get back to it, man. But yeah, that nigga wildin'. That nigga wildin'. Media personality at best. At best.
Anything. And if you say it enough times and somebody believe it, that's what you were. That's what you are. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Lil Wayne was like, I'm the greatest rapper alive. It became his catchphrase.
Man, that's stupid.
He started to believe that. I thought he was one of the greatest rappers alive, but that's still up for debate. So I'm saying he's saying what he's saying. The thing about it is if he didn't have a community of people that rocked with his message, would we even be paying attention to that? You get what I'm saying? If you all really want to, like, I guess, do something about it, I think the best way is to ignore it. I understand we in the content game, and like he came at Glasses. I understand Glasses had to, he got to do Glasses got to show, and I understand. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it, G. But the best thing to do in situations like that, it's just not even play into it. I think, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure I'm about to get this. I think people gonna talk shit about me. I'm not finna say nothing to nobody because
I ain't finna talk shit. I disagree, but I'm gonna be for real. Stat, bruh, I expected more. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This was a lazy ass take. This was lazy, and you being disingenuous, and you didn't even put no real thought into this shit, bro. You deflecting right now, bro. And I'm gonna be for real, bro. You feel the same way we feel, bro. Quit playing around with it, bro. Quit fucking playing with it, nigga. Quit playing with it. I'm the first nigga in the world to react to this shit, bro. Quit playing, bro. I expected more from you, bro. I'm disappointed. Nigga ain't finna diss you, bro. I'm disappointed. That was a terrible take, just like I just typed in, bro. That was terrible. That was lazy. I know for facts you don't mean that bullshit you said. That was a fucking playoff. You want to goddamn go to the next subject, and that's why you said that shit, bro. Get out of here with that, bro. I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for it.
Because I'm gonna let it fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? When you give it light, that's when like it becomes a whole thing. You know. But I understand why Glass. I understand why you said you did what you did. I don't even think it was worth for you to even because he was trying to pull you out of it. You understand that, G?
No. Listen, I had zero intentions of ending it. To be honest, man, I just feel like act culturally we're not in the same kind of thing, right? That's not to say your successes in your business ain't cool. I'm saying what the topic is when we talking about hip hop. Like, truthfully, I rap way better than you DJ. I done make millions of dollars off rapping. You don't DJ well enough, right? And I think it's a threat of his space. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be in your space, fool. I'm not trying to do your thing. But if you want to keep talking about hip hop, then I'll pick all this shit apart. And I'll tell you the truth, you just not. Like, you couldn't walk around the people you talking about. Like, if you can't hang with part of being with the culture is hanging with people. Bro, you're not gonna hang with nobody, bro. You're not gonna throw a picnic, bro. Right now, your favorite rapper, at least that's what you said until all of a sudden now Drake's your favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper who you thought was the realest nigga, you let a dude come on your show, accuse him of not being a writer. He gets put in jail for riding, and now he's taunting who's supposed to be your favorite person. Not to mention, this city pretty much made you what you are.
What he said?
Accuse him of not. Bro, you're not gonna hang with nobody, bro. You're not gonna throw a picnic, bro. Right now, your favorite rapper, at least that's what you said until all of a sudden now Drake's your favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper who you thought was the realest nigga, you let a dude come on your show, accuse him of not being a writer. He gets put in jail for riding, and now he's taunting who's supposed to be your favorite person. Not to mention, this city pretty much made you what you are, right? The trauma and bullshit that happened to these people in this ghetto made you what you are. You ain't did nothing for them. You ain't did shit. You ain't did shit for Dirk. You just reporting like it don't matter. If that's your idea of love, bro, then I'm cool. Initially, I was gonna not really say nothing, talking to punting them, but I get why it matters. The truth is, you could scream loud, you could drink all that Hennessy, pump yourself up. Boy, you know you can't exist in no space with me. In no way possible. I'm not Dave. I'm not none of them. I'm not none of Dave, the young homie that's with Dot and them, DJ. I'm not them, dog. This is different. And he know it's different. It ain't about how successful you been. It's the fact that you know I could walk down every last ghetto in America and I'm going to be fine. That is a different cachet that no nigga could never understand. And I think he struggles to understand it. And it bothers him because it's like, bro, who does this guy think he is? I'm that nigga for real. You that nigga in the house, I'm that nigga outside. Like, I walk outside, I'm that nigga. Like, I walk in your neighborhood and be that nigga for real. I come to your city, I go to Jamaica and throw a picnic in the ghettoest park and it's gonna crack. It's just levels to this culture that we talking about. And I think he knows it better than most people. Even right now, you're like, damn, I'm sure he talking to Drake and Drake like, you know what, cuz really on that shit. That's really what I'm on. I pride myself in it.
I talked to Dave. Dave said they pressed him pretty good. I don't know what
Dave was supposed to beat his fucking ass.
I don't know the report. I don't know. Hey, listen, I ain't get into the details. I'm just saying Dave told me.
Dave was my low. Dave was supposed to beat on cuz.
Dave told me they did a pretty good. I don't know what happened.
Dave was supposed to beat his ass. He's supposed to leave that motherfucker leaking and all of that. And ain't no mother. See, that's still popping shit. Like the homies in stadium now, so they gotta play nice.
I don't think they put their hand on
Dave. I know Dave would kick the shit out of him, but my point is, it's just sometimes you just gotta make an example. And it's not like a problem. It's just sometimes I think niggas be thinking everybody playing, and I think niggas be playing, and everybody not playing. But I mean, I don't mind. I found it entertaining watching him drink and kind of pump himself up and roll his neck like a woman, you know what I mean? It was like, I'm the last 10 years, it's like, bro, nobody has to mention you when you tell the story of hip hop. I'm just being honest, you don't. Like, you're just the person that was there imagine thinking you have to tell the story of a boxing fight who was sitting in the front row. Like, bro, niggas not tripping off who was in the front row, bro. That's not the boxing match, bro. The boxing match is the participants. It's not you were in the front row.
I think you can't tell the story of hip hop media without academics, though.
I mean, but I don't know if hip hop media means you're hip hop.
Builders. It's not our job title. It's a mindset. Base 44. We're done.
Well, this the thing though, Glasses. This what it is. Most labels are still paying him to promote the music.
That's
So he has a
record business.
I know, I understand. So he has a community that acknowledges themselves. He got people that follow what he's got going on, his doctrine, that will argue you down that they're hip hop.
I've never in my life met one person of his doctrines in real life.
Because them niggas you don't hang with them type of people. Of course.
Because them type of people don't exist. It's gonna be some white kid in Boise, Idaho, bro. It's not gonna be like you're not finna go to the barbershop and be like, man, the shit hack on is real, bro. Never.
Facts.
Oh no.
Facts.
I'm just saying it's people that fuck with him. You know that, right?
But who are these people, bro? These people are not hip hop. That's what he's saying. There's nobody vouching for this shit. There's nobody vouching for this shit. And only niggas that would vouch for that shit is a nigga that will vouch as a favor, bro. Let's be for real, bro.
Yeah, I think he has a successful business. He's a very entertaining character. He's a decent orator. Like he gets busy at what he does, but don't compare that to hip hop, bro. That's not what hip hop is. Now I agree with Justin. You can't tell the story of hip hop media without him. That's true. He is an evolution of a level of media that covers hip hop. But that ain't the story of hip hop. He don't got something like the mic. He don't got a 5 mics like the Source. You know what I mean? Well, you can't tell the story of hip hop media without the Source or hip hop. If you talk about Illmatic, the first thing you're gonna talk about is 5 mics. That's gonna be something that's gonna come across your plate first. I don't think Act ever kind of cared to make his bones in that regards, right? Like he was the kind of person to me, like when I first got up on him, he was doing the Warren Chirac. The Warren Chirac piece is not hip hop. That's like our struggle. That's like our problems, our conflict. Like it does have some level of how we organize, but it's really rooted in conflict. Even when he's yelling and
but that's satirical though. It's like he could have really did something. And this is the problem. He doesn't take responsibility, bro. Because he really could have did some real shit with that Warren Chirac shit. But no, what he did was he took all of that shit, that knowledge that he was getting from it, all the information that he got, all the data that he had, and he made goddamn jokes on it, bro. He made a whole satirical goddamn series on it, bro. Gave niggas nicknames, all of that shit. Create a whole world, create a whole character base. You feel what I'm saying? Gave niggas nicknames, all of that shit, bro. Making fun of it for a check. That shit, man, fuck that nigga, man. That ass, bro. Do I gotta, like, look.
Screaming, if you not covering these people on trial, I'm like, bro, why is that? To me, that's that lust shit I always
Exactly. You showing these niggas goddamn for doing the shit that they getting locked up for, right? Making fun of it though, but show they trial. You feel what I'm saying? Cover their trial. You don't give a fuck, bro, because you don't know shit about their trial, bro. You don't know shit about their trial. That ass. You don't even cover Drake's trial. Get the fuck out of here.
When these people lust this shit, they lust. When they hear about Atlanta, all they hear is the lusty parts. They don't care about the depth of it. You know what I mean? So at one time, I kind of was like, man, I shouldn't even get to do energy. But the truth is, I'm glad I did. Because now...
Bro, that's all fact, man. Look, man, that's all fact. That's all fucking fact, bro. That's all fucking fact. And I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Take it from a nigga like me, bro. Every bitch that I done fuck with that's not from this city, bro, that hoe freaked out, bro. Dead ass. That hoe freaked out. Every OT bitch out here, bro. Every out-of-towner bitch out here, bro. They freaked out, bro. On my kids, bro. I'm not lying to y'all, bro.
Really rooted in conflict. Even when he's yelling and screaming,
what he said.
If you not covering these people on trial, I'm like, bro, why is that? To me, that's that lust shit I always tell y'all about. When these people lust this shit, they lust. When they hear about Atlanta, all they hear is the lusty parts. They don't care about the depth of it. You know what I mean? So at one time, I kind of was like, man, I shouldn't even get to do energy. But the truth is, I'm glad I did. Because now, at least at this time, it's an articulate thought about exactly why he's not hip hop. And so anybody who comes across it is able to see, like, you know what, this dude is kind of a little different. You know what I mean? I sat there and watched him today have 6ix9ine on that show. And I don't watch Act, so these are clips. And 6ix9ine is like 6ix9ine is bragging to him like, oh, well, you know, I didn't go to jail and I didn't crash out for the 9-to-5ers. Bitch, you did crash out for the 9-to-5ers. You paid a nigga to shoot at a nigga. The difference is because when they came and talked to you, you told on a nigga you paid. Stop acting like you was better than any of these niggas. And the fact that, and the crazy part even further, where Act was talking to 6ix9ine and he said something that I said last week, like, bro, Dirk is supposed to be your hero. That's how you parade cuz around.
he the realest nigga. This, that, and the third, Chirac, blah, blah, blah. Cuz is fighting for his life right now. You ain't sent this family nothing. You ain't did nothing for nobody in Chicago. You ain't spend no money with these people, and they made you. That culture and conflict made you. So it's like, it's levels, bro. Like, I think you're a successful guy in the business. I think that's dope. Cool. Bro, don't come play with the real folks. This the real thing. I'm not none of these niggas. I'm not. Shout out to Meek and Lil Baby. Bro, this is another level of bullshit. This like promises. It's not like that. I'm not trying to make it in rap. There's certain things I'm not conceding about. I'm not giving nothing up. I'm not even worried about freedom. It's just different. So it's just different. And I'm trying to get people to understand, like, hey, bro, there's a world of people out here that freedom is not the most important thing. And they don't get that because they used to dealing with people that's like, oh, man, if I go to... Man, it'd be terrorists. It'd be like terrorizing. Like fuck.
Shout out to Pooh Shiesty.
I think people that don't really do business out here or work in Los Angeles, it's different than any other place in America as far as hip hop is concerned.
Let me show y'all something. This right here is what made me a Vic Mensa fan.
We're a little bit repulsed by the fact that
this
so
was
many
hip hop
people
as
outside
fuck.
the culture of Chicago,
This was
they
hip hop
hyped
as
up
fuck.
the music, not knowing that real lives would be affected. How do you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. People exactly like you made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. Whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying?
Drill was so hyped up by everyone. I had to give a different perspective. The content was not just negative.
It was just negative. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you're a bitch. Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer jacking off, fucking typing. You talking about real shit. What you know about that, bro? Those are ballsy things to say, not coming from a ballsy person. It's just kind of sick when it's real people dying young. I'm at those funerals. Man, that's some hoe shit. Well, we should just move on.
On fact. On fact. Straight up. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, I just saw that Big Zo video. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
You see what type of nigga we dealing with right now? Pull up to your headquarters. 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 Niggas is in the streets. I want to be in the road. Yo, headquarters. Nigga, what the fuck is somebody need you at your headquarters for? That's the problem. See, I'm starting to think that maybe this is your aesthetic. You do the fake internet shit, and then you sit in a room full of motherfucking cameras and try to make a bitch crash out. You know, that's like, we from the hood. Oh yeah, that's why we tell the bitch, come in my house. Come in my house, because I can do whatever I want to see. You don't have to, me and you can meet, we want to meet you outside. I want to meet you outside. I don't want to put us in our motherfucking headquarters, bitch. Corporate ass nigga. I don't want to put us in our motherfucking headquarters. I want to meet you in the club. I want to meet you in the field. I want to meet you in the streets. I want to see you outside. Let's get active. Headquarters. And I don't want to keep even pressing that we ghetto, we from the hood, because we corporate too. We corporate too, don't get it wrong. Bitches is cashing nice checks out this bitch. But we all know your motherfucking headquarters is giving 911. What's your emergency? Bitch, no. We're not doing that. We want to see you out the door, outside in the motherfucking field, bitch. Fuck is you chatting about? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Body man, bitch ass nigga. Nobody not pulling up to no motherfucking headquarters. Think this bitch work with McDonald's or something. Stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. We want to see you out the door. In the streets, in the field, in the streets, in the club. Yeah, somewhere with let's get it on. Bitch, that's what the fuck we want to do. bitch, and after I beat you, I'ma fuck you in your ass, cause you a bitch ass nigga. That's what we do to you. You always motherfucking pressing a BBL, fag, bitch. You sit on your thick ass, bitch. I got a BBL, bitch, and you a BBW. That's what you do. You a big black woman. That's what you.
Fuck y'all and your fucking Batman best friend, cause me ain't no Batman thing. You's a Batman, man, you know deal. Period. I can't even say what I really want to say, because I'm telling you, I was born in Spanish Town Hospital in Jamaica, nigga. I grew up and I see the worst
bitch ass up.
I came over here, I had to be tolerant of Bati boys like motherfucker.
Shut your bitch ass up, man. Boy, stop.
Saucy Santana, nigga like that would never, I swear, if he was in Jamaica, I swear he would never be able to speak like this to me without real repercussions. But of course, we in America, so everybody exists. So I gotta smile, I gotta laugh, and this is cool.
Nigga, yeah, we in America. Everybody said that's how your bum ass is existing right now. Fuck you talking about? Fuck is you talking about, bro? You couldn't be in Jamaica, goddamn, and be this. Nigga, fuck you mean, bro? Why your bum ass won't move to Jamaica? Go to Jamaica. I'm gonna be for real, bro. Welcome to the land of the free, bro. Wow. A motherfucker can say whatever the fuck they want to your bitch ass, just like you able to say whatever the fuck you want to all these respectful black women out here. Let's be for real. Let's be for real, bro. You disrespect black women. This is y'all king. Fuck out of here. This nigga crying.
When you talking about you looking for me, Bati boy, I mean, Bati one thing. So when you looking for me, just make sure you realize you just playing this internet game. Because if you really want to know where I'm at, nigga, 888, nigga, Newark Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, nigga. That's where my headquarters are. I've been saying this mad times. You show up there with any type of disrespect, any type of Batiman vibes, it's going to be a fucking movie.
This is how he got swatted.
Sitting on that motherfucking couch, chatting your motherfucking gums all motherfucking day, popping shit like a hoe. You always talk about a BBL, but you sit on your thick ass all day. You a motherfucking stallion to me, bitch. Actually, you're a motherfucking bull. You fucking blimp, bitch. Who the fuck is you playing with? I got a fucking ass. You're a clown. You a clown. You a joke, nigga. You a joke. And you talking with so much aggression and hostility behind a computer for a nigga that we don't see in public. I gotta stop. I can't keep playing with you.
That's your boy. That's your boy, man. But shit. That's it for this one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next. Nah, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that.
All right, baby. All right, we about to play. Y'all hear this nigga?
All right, where that Big Zo video at? Damn.
He about to try to go crazy. Here we go.
Nigga, no TOS is on it, right? Be sure of that first.
Is it TOS? He probably. Yo, the thing about like gay niggas, they always TOS. Oh no! Oh, they bleeping. They bleeping. I think we good.
I gotta jump in the chat. Hey man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. On every video, man, watch how y'all treat people. Catch y'all on the next.